Hello everyone. I want to do a short tutorial just to show how easy it is to set up an Ubuntu server on the Oracle free tier. This is a great way to learn about cloud computing, learn a couple of things about hosting. So the first thing you need actually is an Oracle free tier account. I'll provide a link on how to on where you can get this below. I already have one, so once you get set up, you can log into your account. Look for Create VM Instant. What I like to do once I get here is I like to rename the instant, but you don't have to. You can use the default. I'm going to use this as a web server, so I'm going to rename it as Oracle Web. Once I have that instant created, I'll select shape, change image. Um, just wait for this to populate. I'll use Ubuntu 2004. I'm only going to use this because this is what I'm more familiar with. I'll change the shape. Let's choose Ampere. This actually allows us to create a pretty powerful cloud machine. I'm going to up the CPU here. This gives us 24 gigs of RAM in the cloud. So we'll select that. Go down to the networking. Let's edit this too. I create a new virtual subnet. This is basically just in the cloud. You don't have to do this. Defaults are all set are okay. So let's go down. I select paste my own public key. That's because I like to use PuttyGen to create my own private key. Just make sure that you actually save the key itself. Give it whatever name you want to. Once you have that saved, you can copy and paste the private key into the input box on our website. I just copy and paste it. Once you have that in, scroll down a little bit. Everything else looks really good. So let's create our instant. This will take a couple of minutes to create. Once the virtual cloud network is showing up, I'll actually click into this basically because I'm going to create a couple of ingress rules. I'm going to use this as a web server, so I'll just go into the firewall settings and create some new ingress rules for this. You don't have to do this. SSH is already enabled on the machine, so you can kind of already get an SSH connection to this machine. But as you can see here, I'm going to create a couple of ingress rules for port 80, 80, 80, and 443. So now that our instance is running, we can look up, copy the IP address of the instance. We can open up PuTTY. Take note of the Ubuntu username. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to use Ubuntu. We're going to type Ubuntu into PuTTY at the IP address that we just copied from our instance. Let's click the SSH over on the left-hand side. Browse, use Authent to browse to our private key that we just recently created. Let's put that private key within the session. What I always do is I always save the session to as well. I'll give it a unique name, save the session. This will allow me to SSH into this cloud server whenever I want to. So we can just click save here, and click yes to save the server private or the server public key, and there you have it. You have an SSH session into a cloud computer on Oracle Free Tier. Thanks for watching.